let's turn this cardboard into some faux wood cutting board magnets for our fridge. So take a container of Mod Podge and trace it on to some cardboard. That'll give you a good size for your circles. Then I use the paintbrush just to kind of give me a little bit of a guide for the top of the cutting board. And then I'm going to cut them out. The paintbrush, I kind of drew that on, and then I just kind of went back and made it a little bit thicker. And mind you, I'm no artist, so I did the best I could with this. But I think it turned out really cute. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these other 3 pieces of cardboard out. And believe it or not, I know you're probably like, what on earth is she doing? But I promise this is going to turn out so cute. So I'm going to cut out this last one here. Once I get that cut out, we're actually going to do a little bit of experimenting, and I'm going to show you how to make these look like faux wood. So I tried orange first because I originally thought I was going to like the orange. I have no idea why, but I did. I ended up liking the cinnamon color better. So the 2 I did in orange, and then that last one I did in cinnamon, and I went back and did the other one in cinnamon. So you'll see here in a minute. But once you get your cardboard painted, then you're going to take a chip brush, and you want to go one direction with it. And then at one point, you want to dip it into some stain. So I'm using water-based stain in the color Kona. I think dark walnut would work well too. And you want to, like I said, go one direction, and you do want to eventually go one direction and then push your brush down and twist it a little bit to give it make it look like a knot in the wood, if that makes sense. I hope I explained that right. It's late and I'm editing videos, and I'm hoping I'm explaining this good. So next I'm going to come over and paint this one cinnamon. Again, I didn't care for the orange, so we're going to go with the cinnamon. So you can see I kind of just put the brush down and twist it a little bit to get those knots. So I went a little bit less on the stain on that second one just to kind of see. I think they both turned out super cute. Then we're going to take a paper punch or a hole punch and punched holes in the top. Then we're going to come in with some Dollar Tree florals, and I'm going to glue them. So we're going to do 2 different kinds. So this one I'm just going to do a farmhouse for everyday decor. I'm going to take some twine and make a cute little bow here for it. I'm going to snip that down, and then we're going to glue it here in the middle of the little lamb's ear that I got at Dollar Tree, and then we're going to trim that up and add a little button to the center. So next we're going to come over with some drop cloth. You can get this anywhere that sells paint pretty much. And we're going to trim it up, and then I'm going to use the words eat, and I'm going to tape them just so they stay straight. The only problem when you do this, when you tape them, is they do get a little far apart. So keep that in mind when you go to stamp them on. So then I'm just going to glue that into place, and that's my everyday magnet. And then we're going to come over, we're going to make a fun one for fall. Fall's just around the corner, so I figured why not. So I got these little florals at Hobby Lobby, both of them, and I'm just gluing those in place. And then I also got this fabric bundle at Hobby Lobby, and I'm just cutting one of each down, and then we're going to make a little bow. So this is the refab bow where you just kind of crisscross it, and I'm adding some raffia in between just to give it a little something extra. And then we're going to tie it real tight. And then I added a little extra raffia to the top. I thought it needed a little bit more. And I'm going to give it another tie. And then I'm just going to fold it in half and snip it down to size to get it the size that I want for this project, and glue it in place. And we're going to add a little button, and then I'm going to stamp fall on this one. So obviously there's only one L in the pack, so I had to move that one a little closer because I didn't have the tape. And then we're going to go ahead and just glue that in place, just like we did for the other cutting board. So then we're going to come in. I have this roll magnet. I have no clue where I got it, to be honest with you. But you can get magnets just about anywhere. Walmart, I think, has them. Lowe's would have them. And we're just going to glue these to the back of the cutting board. And then that is it. You have the cutest little cutting boards for your fridge. Let me know what you think of this project, and let me know if you plan to give it a try.